moving, have a ball. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball. Everyone together, big and small. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball.
Good morning everyone, my name's Mark from Move Ball and we are here on day 21 of the Move Ball Senior and Dementia Care Community World Cup. Hope you all enjoyed day 20. Last night we had, Ivory Coast versus Norway was the first game. It was quite a decent game. Both teams could probably have scored a couple more, but it was 2-1 to Norway. They took the lead, and then Ivory Coast scored quite a late goal, probably 75th minute, and then the Norway scored with only a few minutes left as well, 5 minutes left I think it was. Haaland scored again from Man City, so he's flying in the World Cup, in his first ever World Cup, he's flying. Norway are flying. Norway are through to the round of 16 after their 2-1 victory, and they now face against Brazil. So a big test there for Norway, and should be a good game, Brazil v Norway. Then we had France versus Sweden. That was at 10 o'clock last night. Worked out pretty much how I expected it, really. France dominated. They're too good for the likes of Sweden. They're probably the best. Well, they are the best team in the competition. You can see that their forward players are so attacking, they're so quick, they're so skillful. So it's always enjoyable to watch France, but it wasn't really a two-sided game. It was just a possession for France, really. So France won 3-0. Probably could have been more, but all three goals were good. And they're now through to the round of 16, and they will play Paraguay. So there'll be some people hoping that Paraguay can do what they did to Germany, hold them off, keep France to a draw, potentially take it to penalties, and I'm sure that's exactly what Paraguay will set up to do. But I think France are much better than Germany at being able to break the teams down. So I think France will quite easily get through that one as well. So their route into the final is panning out quite straightforward, really. But we'll see. So France won that game 3-0, and then in the middle of the night, it was due to be a 2 o'clock kickoff, but it then was delayed for an hour until 3 o'clock, just because the storms overhead. So 3 o'clock kickoff for Mexico versus Ecuador, and Mexico absolutely dominated the first half. They were 2-0 up at half time. They were attacking, they looked quick, they looked aggressive. They had the crowd with them. Really, really good performance in the first half. Second half, they just sat back a little bit. They just eased off. They made a few changes, rested a few players, and kind of just, let Ecuador come at them, but without too much threat. And it finished 2-0. Mexico through to the next round as well. So they are a potential opponent for England in the next round if England win tonight. So that takes us on to tonight's games. So we have got at 5 p.m. UK time. So finally a fully watchable game for England for you guys, which is great. Hopefully you can all enjoy it. England are playing against DR Congo tonight at 5 p.m. That's a game where England obviously should be strong, and too strong for DR Congo and go on and get the win. However, DR Congo have obviously had some decent results in the group stages, and will probably play like Ghana and Panama did against England and just sit back and try and hold on for a draw. And England are struggling to break those defences down a little bit. So we'll see how that goes, but I think England will probably win. 2-0 I'll go for, and then that will set up a game against Mexico in the next round. And then at 9 o'clock we've got Belgium versus Senegal, a game which I think could go either way, but I'll go with Senegal to win that one. And then at 1 o'clock tomorrow morning, we've got USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. USA have looked really, really strong throughout the whole tournament. So I think they'll probably win that one quite convincingly. I'll go for a 4-0 win. I'll go for that. Feeling confident about them. So that's 3 games tonight. So England, I think, will win against DR Congo. I think I'll go with Senegal for Senegal-Belgium, but it could go either way. And then USA, I think, will win quite easily. Onto the challenge, the prediction points. So we still got Rivermead Court at the top. They are on 46 points, and Arbury Residential remain 5 points behind. They're on 41. I've seen a number of pictures of people designing their kits, doing their activity workbooks. So I'm really pleased to see them coming through as well. They look brilliant. Some of the kits I've seen from Timken Grange Care Home, really, really impressive kits. I'll share them on our socials as well, but look brilliant. So I'm glad that they're bringing some engagement and some much needed fun activities around the World Cup for the care homes, for the activities teams, and for the residents as well. On to the daily move ball challenge. Welcome to day 21 of the Daily Move Ball Challenge. So, to start with this challenge, you're going to get the ball between your feet. You're going to give it 3 squeezes. 1, 2, 3. From there, you're then going to lift the ball up. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 circuit. So 3 squeezes with your feet and 5 lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you've done a full circuit, pass it round to the next person. Let's see how many full circuits you can get in 5 minutes as a team. Let's go.
Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving, have a ball. Everyone together, big and small. Move Ball Community World Cup. Get moving.